Okay, so this is my first home here in Medellin since retiring. It's called the Hotel Galaxy by 70, and it's actually quite new. I like that they have a little sitting area out front. So if you want to just use your laptop, you got Wi-Fi out here, or if you want to, eat something out here, or you're waiting for your Uber ride or whatever. So the hotel's actually quite new. Um, it's very clean and very cool. And this is the reception. And those are the reception girls that are hiding because they don't want to be on camera. And here's the hotel. It's got a very simple little lobby here. Okay. And then this is going up to my room. Okay, so here is my actual room. Very simple, as you guys can see. There is an AC, which is nice. It's very, very clean, simple. It's the bed. I have my little tablet and my American TV channels system. I have a little TV with what they call a TV box. So that's where I'm able to pick up like all the U.S. sports and things like that. Let's see what else. There's a TV here, which I don't use. And then there's like a little piece of furniture here, which I've kind of converted to. This is like my laptop. I bought a little stool, plastic stool, for $5. So that's like my little office. What else? There's a water and stuff up here. This is all my clothes, like my shirts and stuff. This is the one larger of the two suitcases that I'm living with, and the other one is this one right here. So that's it, just those two pieces. And I have a little laundry bag here. A laundry bag here, and of course here is what I can't live without, my basketball stuff. The bathroom, also very, very simple. Very clean. I bring this little stool around with me. I can put my tablet and my phone there when I'm on the toilet. Isn't that exciting? So the actual shower is larger than the usual Colombian shower. But having said that, I don't think I'd come back here because the water pressure is not the best. It's not great. Sometimes the hot water just kind of dribbles out, but that's just that. The other curious thing about a lot of these El Cheapo hotels where I stay is there are no shelves or anything to put anything. So I have these little hooks, and I bought this little thing for keeping my shampoo so it doesn't have to stay on the ground. I also keep a speaker in here because when I'm listening to or watching my TV shows, when I'm showering, I can hear the shows. Okay, one other curious thing about these Colombian El Cheapo hotels is there's never any place to hang your towel. So you have to reach around to find a place unless you want to put it on the ground. So I actually have a bunch of these that I carry with me, these little hooks that you can, stick to the wall. And I actually use them, and I put them up in different hotels. So I put one up there, and then I also put one up here for the hand towel, which at the moment is at the laundry. But there's never any place first of all, they never give you a hand towel, so I bring hand towels with me. But I always have a place now to put my hand towel and hang my regular towel. But that's it. That is my first home in Colombia. Okay, so when I book my hotels and my apartments and things like that, I use booking.com. Which I realize I could probably save a little bit more money by using something else, but I like to use it because everything's consolidated in one place. So this particular place I'm staying in now, as you can see, I rented it for 17 nights, and the amount of money it costs is $345 for 17 nights. Comes out to about $20 or so. What I'd like to do is keep my lodging under $18 a night. That's kind of like a goal. So I got close to it, but this is the first one and it's really well located. And now that I'm here, I'll be able to, negotiate more with different places and see if I can keep those costs down. Okay, so this is something I brought with me for my travels. This is like a little miniature ironing board. So it's really good for use for slipping through sleeves or the legs of shorts or something. And I have this cool thing here. This is a little travel iron. The handles flip up and there it is, a little travel iron. Works really cool. I'm going to see how it works. I haven't actually used it yet. Comes with this pad that you can put down to make sure that the table or whatever you're using doesn't get burnt. So we'll see how it works. So here's what these shorts look like before. They're really wrinkled. So we'll see what they look like after I'm done. All right, so I'll put the little ironing board right here somewhere. All right, and then I'll use the little spray bottle. Get it to spray. Let's see how this works. That looks pretty good. Yeah. All right, I think it came out pretty good actually. So I'll be definitely using those. It looks a lot better than it was, that's for sure. All right, that was a success. Okay, so since I've gotten here into Colombia, there are 3 types of breads that I get confused all the time because some of the bakeries sell only one, some sell 2, and some sell 3, and they all kind of look about the same shape. So this one is a pan de bono, which in Miami is an unbelievably delicious, like a sweeter bread. But I've ordered it here in Colombia and it's not that sweet. This one's called an almojábana, and it's almost the same shape. It looks very similar actually to the pan de bonas that I find in Miami. And this one's called pan de yuca, and I'm assuming this is bread that's made with yuca. So these 3 look very similar, so I'm going to order one of each. I'm going to try them and see how they taste. Okay, there they are. There's the pan de bono, there's the almojábana, and there is the pan de yuca. So let's do the taste test. The first one I'm going to have is the pan de bono. Let's try it out. It's quite good. It's not quite as sweet as the ones in Miami, but it's quite tasty. Okay, so the next one is the almojábana. Let's try that one. This one is really good. This one tastes more like the pan de bonos we have in Miami. They're a little sweeter, not really sweet, but just a hint of sweetness. So far, I like this one the best. All right, and this is the pan de yuca. This is made with yuca flour. Let's see if I like this one. This one, I think, tastes more cheesy. Has a little less flavor, a little more cheesy. Not bad, but I would say it's probably my 3rd favorite. All right, so what's the final decision? Number 1, I like the almojábana the best. I like the pan de bono 2nd, and I like the pan de yuca 3rd. All quite tasty, but at least now I know the difference. Okay, so I'm in a mall here in Medellin. It's called Unicentro Mall. It's like a mall like you would see back home, but what's really cool about these malls is that they have, like this particular mall has these workstations. Let me see if I can show you this one here. They have about 10 of these workstations where anybody can just come for free. You can sit down, and at these tables they have electrical outlets, free Wi-Fi. Let's say you get bored working at home or whatever, and you just want to have a place to come out and, you know, be out with people while you're working. You can do that. There's probably 10 of these in this mall. They're really cool. That's another one right there across the hallway. Really nice. It'll be cool. Like I could come out and edit videos out here if I wanted to, without having to, you know, without having to pay anybody. I don't have to go to like a co-working space or anything. So really good idea, I think. And here's another one of these workstations. Some of them are a little smaller than the other ones, but really nice, really cool, simple. People get work done. I think the other really nice thing about these workstations, let's say, you know, Colombia there's a lot of, you know, poverty. Not everybody has all the money in the world. So if you don't have internet at your house, you know, you could always come here. You could probably, it looks like a lot of these people are actually running their whole businesses from these places here. So that's really cool. So I just stepped out of the hotel and I'm gonna go have lunch. And the place I most like to have lunch near the hotel is maybe only 2 blocks away. And I'm familiar with this place because over the years, as I've visited Medellin, I've actually eaten here quite a few times. Food is always very good, high quality, very economical, and let you guys check it out. It's called Chef House, and the owner's name is Claudia. So I'm going to ask Claudia if it's okay if I film coming in. This is it. This is the place. These are the cooks making the food. Looks delicious in here. Come on. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Okay, so I ordered beans, like a bean soup, and then I ordered chicharron, which is like pork rinds for lunch. We'll see how it looks. Okay, so my first course is basically like bean soup. Looks delicious. I love beans. And what they call an arepa. An arepa is like it's like almost kind of bread. It's like a corn bread or something. Almost like the Mexican tortilla, something like that. So this is the first course. Okay, so here is the main dish. Rice, like some sort of salad. This is fried pork and fried bananas. And then you've got to have, you know, you have to have your hot sauce. I love my hot sauce. This is all homemade. Ají, they call it here in Colombia. Ají. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so that lunch cost 27,000 pesos. 27,000 pesos is, let me check my phone, $6.44, and that included 2 sodas that were charged apart from the lunch. So if I had not ordered the sodas, probably would have been a $5 lunch. Delicious. And I'll see you guys in the next video.